Oh, we are alive, ladies and gentlemen. It's time. Rise and shine for Wrestle AM. Coming to you live courtesy of Kocosports.com. And of course, you got the Coco crew here. First, you got me, the sexiest man on all of Internet Wrestling Radio. That's right, boom, boom, here shaking the room live from beautiful Omaha, Nebraska. And of course, joining me way across there in the pond there and Tokyo, Japan, talking about Quick Draw. Dave Kokotis, what is up, Dave?
Nothing much. Just a TNA review. You know how that gets me in the best of moods.
Yeah, that always puts you in a really good mood. I'm pretty sure all 4 TNA's fans really love that review you gave them.
Well, that's the problem with TNA. Like, you do a review on TNA, and all the WWE fans don't like it. And then the 3 TNA fans that do watch are like, what the hell? Why don't you love everything about it? And it's like, what have I got myself into? But this is pay-per-view profits, and this is the biggest pay-per-view I've been looking forward to. Toronto was pretty amazing. Now they're going to New York, and I expect them to bring their A game. I thought their last pay-per-view was a huge win. I thought Ring of Honor really made New Japan look bad, but I think there's a reason for that. So if you want to be part of pay-per-view profits, are we going to have tiebreakers, or is just say, fuck tiebreakers, let's roll with this shit? If there's a tie,
honestly, Dave, I really don't foresee. I know the fact that this sentence is about to come out of my mouth is going to jinx it, but I really don't foresee us getting ties. So let's just hold off the tiebreakers for now.
No tiebreakers. No tiebreakers for this pay-per-view. Just go out and support it. Ustream brought down the prices. New Japan has come to America with English commentary, and Ring of Honor, hopefully this will bring them up to a whole new level. All you do is down in the comments below, put who you think is going to win in the matches. Now, this paper is a little tricky because there's rumors and speculation that some of the matches would change. So just do your best. We're going off the official card, and we'll do our predictions. But I know there's rumors and spats that Okada might join here, this guy might join this match. So, card subject to change, but we're going to try our best. Booms, when can they get their votes in by?
You need to get it in by the start of the pay-per-view, which starts, I believe, 6:30 Central Time, 7:30 Eastern. Let me double-check that. Yes, 7:30 Eastern Time. Once the iPay-per-view goes live, all bets are off. So, if you want to participate, we're going to go down the card here. You put down here in the comment section, who do you think's going to win? Not, oh, well, I want such and such to win, but I think so-and-so is going to win. And this is what I really think Ring of Honor is going to. No, I'm not interested in that. Do that in a separate post. Just straight up, who you think's going to win. Wrestler A, Wrestler B, Wrestler C, and then move on. If you want to talk about other things, that's fine. Do it in a different post. Just make this easier for me. Also, for every correct pick, you get a point. Coming into the pay-per-view, the person with the most points is the pay-per-view profit. Now, can you change your picks? Yes, you can. However, you need to have your changes. You need to say, hey, I'm officially changing my pick from such and such to so-and-so. So, and it has to be in before the iPay-per-view goes live. Once it goes live, you're locked in. And be awesome and
we call that
below the belt.
We call that the Ninja Turtle rule, because Ninja Turtle, actually, we used to do this pick'em game on the forums, and they would timestamp, and after every match, Ninja Turtle switched his answer. Oh, Ninja Turtle, I hope you're doing good, my friends. All right, you ready? Let's break this down. What do you got? You got the card?
Yes, I do. Now, the order that I'm going into, how I'm doing this, is I'm pulling this directly from ringofhonor.com, so ROHwrestling.com if you want to see this. So Ring of Honor and New Japan are co-promoting a show here in the United States. It's called War of the Worlds, live from the Hammerstein Ballroom in New York City, going live through Ustream at 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern Time this weekend. Now, Dave, I don't know too terribly much about Ring of Honor. I know a little bit about New Japan. So, but from what I do know and what I'm looking here at the card, I'm very excited about this pay-per-view and interested in seeing this and how it shakes out. So, Dave, let's get this thing started off. I'm going to start at the bottom of the card and work my way up to the main event. The first match that is listed is Caprice Coleman versus Silas Young.
Man. Ooh. I'm going to go Coleman just for the sake of going Coleman. I hope this is a good match because on paper, like, no offense to this match, but on paper, this is like, oh, it's a Ring of Honor television match. Last pay-per-view was kind of a mix. It was ROH and New Japan matches, but this one they're mixing it up, so I'm really excited for most of the card. I'm going to go Coleman. Who you got?
I'm going to go with Silas Young on this one. I know he's a little bit of a red-hot heel right now, so I'm going to go with him. Next, we got some tag team action going on here. We got the tag team of Ghetto and Jado. They're teaming back up, and they're going to take on the tandem here of Roderick Strong and B.J. Whitmer with Jimmy Jacobs in their corner.
Oh, for the love of God, this is good. Why can't we start off with this match? I'm excited. All right, there's Roderick Strong, who I have the biggest man crush in the world, and I've seen him and his brother be born. I've actually watched Roderick Strong come right out of it.
Yeah, don't you have a poster of Roderick Strong in your bedroom with the lips worn off?
That's a gay joke. I get it. No, I got to watch Roderick Strong start his whole career. I've seen it the whole out, and I love New Japan, and I love the New Japan guys. But you know what? I even though I'm a New Japan supermark, I was there when Roderick Strong and Cedric Strong came out of Mama Strong's vagina. And you know what? I'm going to ride this thing through. I've been a fan since day one. I'm going Team Roderick Strong. I mean, I'm sure there's other guys besides Roderick Strong in this match, but you know what? When it comes to putting my money down on pay-per-view profits, when it comes to predict, I always got Roderick Strong's back. Matter of fact, I have like more Roderick Strong t-shirts than probably anyone, and I'm not even wearing Roderick Strong. I want to apologize to the Strong infantry members. Man, Roderick Strong is awesome. Nothing like man-crushing on the second match. And I love New Japan. I'm a New Japan fanboy, but you know what?
Yes, you know.
I don't know where these guys have been. I know where Roderick's been. IPW, FIP, seen it all. Going Roderick Strong. I'm Team Roderick Strong all the way, baby. He should be champion. All right, go ahead.
Not so fast, my fellow friend. Oh, first corso of the evening done by yours truly here. In fact, you know what? We need to get that sponsored. So if you want to sponsor that, we'll sponsor that. I'm going to go with Ghetto and Jado. I don't know if you listened to like really close to the commentary the last pay-per-view they did up in Toronto was when Ghetto teamed up with Okada in that main event, semi-main event match against Machine Gun Carl Anderson and AJ Styles. They talked about the great tag team of Ghetto and Jado, and Ghetto is the one who took the loss in that match. And I'm thinking they're going to give him, a bit of a thank you, for doing the JOB. We talked about your tag team. We talked about how good it is. So they put him in there with Roderick Strong and B.J. Whitmer. I'm thinking the New Japan guys are going to get the Duke on this one.
Yeah, I think New Japan has to bounce back more, and that's why I think my main event might shock a couple people. But yeah, everything you say is absolutely 100% correct, except I have to go with my heart. I love you, Ronnie. I love you. All right. And people say we fanboy too much on this show. I don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know where they get that from. Where do they get that? Okay. Next, this is a really good match. We got a 6-man tag action here. It's Takai, and please forgive me, Internet, if I mispronounce any of these names. I'm new to the New Japan scene. Yeah, well, you'll do that anyway, but that has nothing to do with this. Anyway, Takai Watanabe and Forever Hooligans, that's Rocky Romero and Alex Kozlov, versus ACH, Matt Taven, and Tommaso Ciampa.
This match is going to be fucking amazing. Please, just give your $15 to Ustream. Is Ustream a bunch of cocksuckers? Yes, they are, but they dropped the price. This would normally, the old school Ustream, this would have been like $297. Fuck you, Ustream. Thank you for dropping the price. Just throw your money at the computer. Like, I don't know how to order. Grab your money and throw it and be like, where's Ring of Honor? Please, buy this pay-per-view. This match might be match of the night. I'm going New Japan, guys. I'm going Team New Japan on this one. If it's not Roderick Strong, just expect a lot of New Japan picks from me. But I'm going with this match. Give it time. This match is going to be sexy. This match is going to be awesome. Best $15.
You know, Dave, I've got to agree with you. I've seen pretty much everybody wrestle here. I'm not a huge fan of Tommaso Ciampa. Matt
Yeah,
Taven, he's kind of like borderline. And ACH, I got no problem with.
I love
But
ACH.
I've seen Watanabe wrestle. He's pretty good. And I love Forever Hooligans. They really impressed me at Wrestle Kingdom, especially Alex Kozlov. So I got to go with I guess we could call even though I think they're part of the NWA, the Hooligans. But I'm going to go with Team New Japan on this one.
All right, so we both agree. I think it's a gimme. The only thing is, I love ACH. I might call him Roderick Strong Jr. I love me some ACH. Out of the new Ring of Honor guys, I like old school Ring of Honor. I like even like a year ago Ring of Honor. I'm not really that big of the new generation, new blood of Ring of Honor, but I do love me some ACH. All right, go ahead.
All right, next here, and Dave, please buckle your seatbelt, put on your helmet, put it in your mouthpiece, so you do not hurt yourself.
All right.
Ring of Honor superstar here, Cedric Alexander versus Kazuchika Okada, the Rainmaker, one-on-one.
You know what? Okada is the greatest goddamn pro wrestler in the business today. Today. You know what? I'm paying my $15. I'm going to pay my $15. If Okada does not fucking win this match, I'm driving to fucking Ring of Honor. I'm driving to people that aren't even part of Ring of Honor. I'm going to collect $15 from everyone. I'm collecting $15 from everyone but Okada. I'm going down the roster, like I want my $15 rebate right now. I'm going to find Rob Feinstein, be like, hey, get that out of your mouth, give me the $15. I'm going to find Gabe and say, get that out of your mouth, give me $15. That's the same joke, and it means two different things, kids. And then I'm going to go to Ustream and be like, give me my $15. If Okada loses this match, I want $15 from everyone. That's the refund I want. Okada is the best goddamn pro wrestler in the business. Fuck you, AJ Styles. Fuck you. I'm going to go with the Okada.
Okay, I'll put you down with Okada. You know what? I'm going to go with you.
You fucking carve that in a... You know what? Go find a giant fucking mountain, right? And carve Okada's face in the side of it, just like Mount Rushmore, and on the side, be like, Dave always chooses Okada. There. Fucking Okada, baby. Okada versus Roderick Strong for the IWGP title? You're fucking shit up, Ring of Honor! You're fucking shit up! Alright, go ahead.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you. Okada is extremely over here in the United States. People knew who he was in Toronto. They were chanting his name. They loved it. I think Okada was somewhat impressed with the reaction that he got from the Canadian fans. I think the American fans will be just as receptive, and I think they think Cedric Alexander as an opponent is a great choice. I think they're going to have a great match, but I'm going to go with the Rainmaker. Next here, we've got more one-on-one action here. We got Hiroshi Tanahashi versus the Prodigy, Michael Bennett. Maria Kanellis is going to be in his corner, but Tanahashi, Bennett, who you got?
This might be a match of the night. This is going to be one hell of a fucking match. The only thing that bothers me is that there's really strong rumors that Tanahashi has major back problems. But, man, I just hope Tanahashi... I don't want to see Tanahashi's career cut short. With that said, this will probably be match of the night. Tanahashi is the John Cena. Like, Okada's kind of the CM Punk of New Japan, and Tanahashi is the John Cena of New Japan. Except if John Cena was the fucking second greatest wrestler in the world, I'm going to go Tanahashi has to win this.
Okay.
I mean, my whole thing is... The only thing that scares me about this is for some reason, Bennett always gets huge victories and no one gives a shit about him. So maybe it's another huge victory, but if he gets another huge victory, I'm going to shit my pants. Tanahashi has to win this. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not as sure. Okada's definitely fucking winning. I'm not as sure with Tanahashi. Because Bennett... You know, I don't know why they put Bennett in these matches. And they're like, okay, you're going against God and Noah in a 2-on-1 handicap match, and Bennett pulls it out. I have no idea why they book Bennett the way they do. But if someone's going to be upset on the New Japan roster, it might be Tanahashi. His back is whippity whack, and Bennett has pulled huge upsets before in Ring of Honor. So I'm going Tanahashi, but not as strong. I'm not ready to carve that into a mountain like Okada. Okada better fucking win. All right, go ahead.
You know, it's funny that you should mention that because that's the exact reason I was going to cite why I think Bennett's going to win this match. Because I mean, just the way he's booked, I mean, he always finds a way to come out on top. And I'm like, you know, Tanahashi's one of those guys. I don't think he'll be hurt in the United States if he loses. I mean, I think he might get the upper hand, but I think Bennett's going to walk away with the win.
I would see that. Well, my whole thing is I have a main event upset, and obviously you know where I'm going with this, so I'm like, I can't wait to talk about it. But I think this could be one of the big upsets of the night. I can see it happening. But with that said, I'm still going Tanahashi. Who do you got? You got the upset?
All right. Yeah, I'm going to go with Bennett.
All right.
All right, you got Tanahashi, I got Bennett. All right, next, this one right here is, if this isn't brutal, then I'm going to be disappointed. Because you've got Shinsuke Nakamura versus Kevin Steen. Dave, and these are two guys known for, you know, being a little tough, you know, to say the least. So who you got, the King of Strong Style or Mr. Wrestling?
Dude, there are some great fucking matchups. There's some that are just there. You're like, what the fuck were you thinking? And there's even better matchups.
We're going to break out the Muda scale for this match.
Maybe. It's going to be stiff, and it's going to be sexy. Man, this is going to be such a great match if you like stiff, over-the-top fucking wrestling. This might... I mean, man, there's so many great matchups at Ring of Honor and New Japan. I hope this ain't the only time they work together. I hope this is a regular thing. And, yeah, this is a match you're going to regret not watching. I'm going to go King of Strong Style, but I don't know, man. King of Strong Style, he's improved so much. You know, I used to didn't like King of Strong Style, and a lot of people didn't know why. It was the leather pants. I never fucking liked them. But then he just kept having fucking great matches. And it's like, you know what? I can look past your leather pants. By the way, call me a racist, but if a dude is fucking wearing leather pants, I just hate you. I just fucking hate you.
Racist.
I don't know. Well, roll with me. But for the longest time, I hated the King of Strong Style because of his leather pants. But you know what? Fuck him, dude. Wear his leather pants. Context is everything.
Well, things we've learned about Dave Kocosports. Two things we've learned about Dave Kocosports. One, he likes Roderick Strong. Two, he does not like leather pants.
No, leather pants on a woman that's got a nice ass is acceptable. Leather pants on a dude, no. That's just fucking wrong. And I'm not a fashion police, trust me. I'm wearing fucking... I kid you not, I'm wearing green sweatpants that I buy in bulk. I literally bought them in bulk. They're like, you can buy 100 of these for $20. And I was like, done and done. So I'm definitely not a fashionable guy. But with that said, if you're a dude and you're wearing leather pants, I just automatically hate you. There's something in my fucking head. But his matches are amazing, and even with his leather pants, I love him. Context is everything. I'm going to King of Strong Style, but this is going to be an amazing match.
This is a tough one for me because I like both these guys, and I honestly think both of these guys have a case to win, and I think it's going to be disappointing no matter who loses. So, you know what, Dave? Just to make it interesting, I'm just going to take the opposite of you just because. So I'm going to go with Mr. Wrestling, Kevin Steen.
This is one of those matches that I'm going to pull out the ultimate cliche, but it's true. Everyone fucking wins. This is a match everyone wins. They're going to fucking leave New York. You're going to leave your iPay-per-view going, holy shit, I can't believe this was only $15. Thank you. All right, what's next?
Next, the Ring of Honor World Television Championship is on the line. Jay Lethal will defend against Kushida.
This is good. This is good. I'm going to go with Jay Lethal because main event. I think there's going to be a huge upset. I'm going to go with Jay Lethal because I think New Japan can't leave with all the Ring of Honor titles. I'm not saying that Liger's going to win, But New Japan, not yet anyway. No, that comes later. Spoiler. But I think they can't leave with all the titles. I think if the TV title goes to New Japan, it's going to ruin Liger's chances. So I'm going to go with, I'm going with, who was it? Fuck, the TNA, Jay Lethal. I'm going with Jay Lethal. I'm going with Jay Lethal. I'm making a sacrifice because there's no way they're leaving with all the titles. They are going to leave with the title, but not all the titles. Spoiler! I can't wait to pick Liger. That's what I'm saying. All right, go on.
Well, geez, why do we have to do the rest of the show now? I'm going to agree with you. I'm going to pick Lethal because I just don't think Kushida, unless he signed some kind of secret contract that we don't know anything about, wouldn't be able to, fulfill the contractual obligations with the World Television Championship from, a reality story, standpoint, but from from a professional wrestling standpoint, just storyline. I could see that happening, but just reality, I just can't see Ring of Honor putting the belt on Kushida. Either one, he would have to lose it immediately, or I could just see more problems than not with him trying to fulfill contractual obligations, appearing on Sinclair and everything. Next is another damn good one here. I think this match right here might be worth the price of admission alone. The IWGP World Tag Team Championships are on the line. You got the Briscoe brothers, Jay and Mark Briscoe, taking on the Bullet Club's Machine Gun Carl Anderson and Doc Gallows.
I love Machine Gun. I love the Bullet Club. I'm not saying I don't like Doc Gallows. I'm just saying I don't like Doc Gallows. I think they're going to switch titles. I think there's no way the champions leave, and I think this is the one Ring of Honor wins. I think the Briscoes win the IWGP tag titles, and they start touring Japan. I think they're healthy now. I think it adds something to the tag team division, and yeah, I'm going with the Briscoes with the upset here because, well, I think this card is so stacked that if New Japan has to leave with Ring of Honor title and vice versa. And I think the IWGP, but then again, IWGP title's on AJ Styles, so I don't know. I think I'm going to go with the upset on the Briscoes on this one. And it's not because I don't like Doc Gallows and the Bullet Club is awesome, except for Doc Gallows. I am more mature than just to say I don't like Doc Gallows, and that's the real reason I'm going with the Briscoe brothers. I'm more mature than that. All right, fucking Doc Gallows. Why the fuck is Doc Gallows in the Bullet Club?
Okay.
I'm going Briscoes. Briscoes. Go ahead.
I'm sticking with the Bullet Club.
All right. Bullet Club is pretty sexy.
The Bullet Club is absolutely on fire right now. In my opinion, right now they're the best faction in wrestling right now. Anderson, second command to Bullet Club. Doc Gallows. You got to give props to Doc Gallows. Completely salvaged his career. Remember, he was, part of Jesse. He was Festus with Jesse and Festus. Disappeared, comes back. Part of the Straight Edge Society. Has to leave WWE. Pops up as part of the Aces and Eights. Don't know what's going to happen. Boom. Pops up in Japan as Doc Gallows. Absolutely. Yes, I do know he was in Ring King, so nobody send me any email on that one. Yes, I know that. Comes in Japan, is doing quite well there. I think he fits in perfectly. These two wrestle a very good, aggressive style. They had a great match at Wrestle Kingdom against David Hart Smith and Lance Hoyt. So I'm sticking with the Bullet Club on this one. They're going to retain their titles. Now, next one here, this is for the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championships. You've got the defending champions, also members of the Bullet Club, the Young Bucks, defending against the former champions, Red Dragon. That's the team of Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish. So, who you got?
Bucks. Young Bucks, because then the Briscoes and the Young Bucks can feud around the world. I'm going Young Bucks. Young Bucks. Young Bucks. Young Bucks. They're awesome.
Let me ask you this. All right. I'm going to just straight up tell you what I think is going to happen. I've got Red Dragon. I think they're going to change. I think if they could change the titles here and have it make sense and have it fit with everything, this is definitely the one to do it on. So I'm going to go with Red Dragon to take the titles back from the Young Bucks. Now the Young Bucks, nothing's going to happen. I mean, they're still the IWGP Junior Heavyweight titles. Tag Team Championships. If there was those belts being defended, I would stick with them. But just because it's the Ring of Honor World Tag Team, I think they're going to get the belts off of them, give it back to Red Dragon, and the Young Bucks are going to go back to Japan and make $1 million. So that's going to be, I think that's going to be my Stone Cold Lock of the Century of the week. So, but Dave, I got to ask you the question. What's up with Red Dragon's name? It's like little R, little E, capital D, capital R, then little AGON. What's the deal with Red Dragon?
We're old.
I'm sorry.
We're old, and that's like cool now. Misspelling stuff is cool. You were expecting a better answer?
Yes, I was.
Sorry. Matter of fact, Internet Infantry, that was probably the worst answer I've ever given to a Boom Boom question. If you could down in the comments give a better answer than it's cool to misspell stuff and young people get it, please.
I feel like we should have clapping. We should have confetti fall down, some loud, band music. Congratulations, Dave Kokotis. You've just officially given the worst answer to any question on Wrestle AM. Somebody starts.
It's an honor. It's a privilege. All right, I got to get going. We got to speed this up. Let's go.
All right, speeding it up here. We got the IWGP Heavyweight Champion.
Booms, you're freezing up, my friends. Oh, bananas. All right, well, we've looked for Booms.
Is on the line.
Booms, you froze up, so you have to repeat that. We're going to speed up, and then you froze up, and you're freezing up again. Oh, and then
AJ Styles.
Let's see. You are freezing up.
Dave, this is what you...
there you are. Yeah, you're freezing up a little bit. I tried to send it to you. All right, let's try again.
Problem.
Take two. We tried to speed it up, and Google's like, no, you're not.
Anyway, we're still in the air.
Google Plus, yeah, you're still in the air. Google Plus, you're like, let's speed this up, and it's just a veteran. Google's like, slow it down. Let's build the crowd. Like, fuck you, Google Plus. I gotta get to work.
We'll do that again.
Speed it up again.
Shut up, Dave.
All right, go. Are you frozen?
Good. You done? Okay. Good. You got the phenomenal. Agent. No, I'm fine. I'm here. Right here. Hello.
Yeah, I'm not talking. There's a delay.
I can't hear you.
Ah, great. These technical difficulties. Yeah. All right, let's go live.
Google Plus.
Yeah, I'm not talking when you think I'm talking. All right, so let's see. Let's regroup. Booms! Wave your hands when you can hear me. Can you hear me? And Boom Booms is gone. Let's re-invite Booms. All right, and then we're going to go to some live comments here. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, no, Google Plus. Why you poop on our review? You know I'm late, don't you, Google Plus? You know that I'm late. Oh, he's back. You're back from outer space. Can you hear me?
Yes, and I just came back to see with that sad look upon your face.
Yeah, like no one was talking, and you're like, shut up, Dave! I'm like, no one's talking! Google Plus got the best of us there. Let's regroup. Let's regroup and rock and roll. So, all right. Bam, bam, let's rock and roll. You ready? You got this?
Yeah, ready to go. Let's do this again here. You have the phenomenal AJ Styles putting his IWGP Heavyweight Championship on the line against unbreakable Michael Elgin. So, Dave, the question is, will Michael Elgin become the first Canadian to win the IWGP Heavyweight Championship this Saturday?
No. Okada's not even in the match, and he has a better chance than winning than Elgin does. They're hinting at maybe Okada will make it a three-way or a four-way or something like that. Okada has a better chance and he's not officially in the match yet than Elgin does. I'm going AJ Styles, and I'm going Okada before I even go Elgin. I love him, but AJ Styles is keeping that title.
You know what, Dave? That'll officially be the tiebreaker question. Will Okada make it a three-way? So there's our tiebreaker question. Will Okada make it a three-way?
I say yes.
Right.
What do you say?
No.
All right. Now we know.
I think they're going to wait and have that match in Yokohama to build it up a little bit more. But anyway, let me get out of this. Okay, and here comes the main event. You've got Adam Cole, who successfully defended his title at Global Wars in Toronto this past Saturday against Mr. Wrestling Kevin Steen. He's going to put the Ring of Honor World Championship on the line against Jushin Thunder Liger.
I'm going upset of the fucking century here. Liger wins this. Ring of Honor loves Liger more than any human being alive. Ring of Honor has a reputation of giving the titles to older people. I'm not saying Jerry Lynn is old. I'm just saying they have a reputation of giving it to older people. I think we leave New York. Liger beats Cole. I think it will be a really short title run. I think maybe AJ Styles unifies the title later down the road. I just see how much they love Liger. I'm saying they love Liger from day one. And Liger, they do give titles to older people, and I just don't think it's working with Cole. I'm not saying he's a bad wrestler, and I'm not saying he's a bad character. I'm just saying he's not worthy of the Ring of Honor title. And it's been a year now. He's almost getting crowd reactions up there with John Cena. So I think this is my upset. This is my somewhat 5-star lock upset. I think Liger leaves with the Ring of Honor title. I don't think it will be a long title run, but Ring of Honor has always loved Liger. The fans in New York have loved Liger, and he's getting up there in age. He's one day younger than Muta, and that means he's over 12 billion years old. This is my upset. I do believe Liger's walking out with the Ring of Honor title. It won't be as long time, but it will.
I'm going to disagree with you. I think Cole's going to hang on to the belt. He's going to find a way. I think they put, Liger could be replaced. I mean, it could be Okada in that match. I mean, I doubt it. Or it could be somebody else, or it could be Nakamura, or it could be Tanahashi that jumps up into that spot. But Liger, what you're seeing now with Liger's popularity is good. I'll call for time while Dave goes to check the door here. One thing I noticed at the pay-per-view in Toronto was Liger, man, got a huge pop. Why? Because all the kids, all of us, we grew up and we remember first seeing Jushin Thunder Liger as kids. I remember he blew us away in matches against the late great Brian Pillman back in about circa 1990. We just couldn't believe what we were seeing. He was just beyond amazing. And now that we've grown up, we see Liger, and all of a sudden we become little kids again who watched him. We're just like, oh, this is amazing. And so I think Ring of Honor recognized that, New Japan recognized that Liger, trying to make a name for himself in the United States, and I think he did pretty good under the shitty circumstances he got put under. Because name me any foreign wrestler who can just come, who's red hot in one country, come into the U.S. and take the same thing by storm. I mean, he had a title run, I think, with the Cruiserweight title there, or it might have been the television title, I forget. It's been, oh, God. Damn it, Dave, stop making me feel old. So he got the nod here. I think it's going to be a good match, but I don't think it's going to be enough to beat Adam Cole. So I'm going to go with Adam Cole successfully retains his title.
Yeah, and I really got to go. I got to teach the youngins. So I want to thank Boom Boom for doing this. I wish we could go in more detail, but no matter what happens, I think this is worth the $15, and I believe it's going to be better than last week's pay-per-view. Go to Kocosports.com for more coverage. Boom Boom, thank you for being part of Pay-Per-View Profit. Sorry there was some technical difficulties, but it happens to the best of us. And please leave your picks down below. I don't have time for live comments, but we did have Mike Ashman, who left a ton of live comments. I will get to you, Mike Ashman, and more. I will get to your comments in the comments. I really am running late. So, those orphan I was about to say bastards, but I don't think you're allowed to call orphans bastards when they're really orphans. I'm going to go teach some orphans some English, because that's what I do. That sentence is going to come back to haunt me. Booms, I love you. Everyone go to Kocosports.com, and we will be back with more shows later. With that, I